What is up, friends? Welcome back. Today we're going back. Today we're going all the way back to the year 1999.
Like I want to say, like your eyes do. We are downstairs where no one can say. New light break away tonight. I feel
What is up? Welcome back. Today's a special episode. Today's a very special episode. We're going back, as you saw a second ago, we're going back to the year 2000. Needless to say, look at this thing. Looking amazing right now. It's looking like a factory race bike. Straight from the year 2000 or 1999 maybe even. In this video, we're gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna go over what it took to get this kind of where it is. It is kind of just stickers and graphics and plastics. Underneath that beautiful blue is my regular bike. That is my 06 SE. So it wasn't like a total build or anything, but man, I'm so happy with how this turned out. Quick little story time here. When I was, in the year 2000, how old was I? I was a freshman in high school. I was reading Dirt Wheels magazine and ATV, whatever magazine, and this bike, that ad, I loved it. It was such a cool year. Like this like spreading across, that's all I wanted. I was like, I'm gonna get a blue Banshee and I'm gonna get FMF pipes and those FMF graphics and life's gonna be good. That never happened. Fast forward to here we are, it's 2023. I found those graphics on eBay. Those are, new old stock graphics. They came in like the FMF kit bag or whatever. They're sticking as best they can. I don't know about the longevity of all of this because some of the stickers are like peeling off as we speak, unfortunately. So, I don't think I'm gonna spray clear coat on these plastics and fuck them all up or anything, but whatever, we'll see. Right now, I'm just gonna enjoy it. This thing, it's cool. So yeah, where was I? The magazine, the ad, the FMF power, whatever it says, more power, feel the power. That's what it says. Feel the power. But that's the graphics, and then the bike in the graphics was, and I don't have the magazine with me. I bought the magazine on eBay. I found the magazine. It has the whole story in it. Maybe we'll overlap some of that in a second. Maybe we'll overlap some of that right now. But if we didn't, anyways, that bike, it came from a shop right here out of Irvine, California called Mission Motorsports. I could see, in the pictures what most of these graphics were. This one was a mystery. I put a picture on one of the Facebook groups, and a guy was like, I think that's Mission Motorsports. So shout out to him. Put your name right there on the screen. And I remade these. I got the logo, I found it online and just reprinted the logo because I wanted this thing to be like, as authentic, kind of like in between. It has black wheels. I have some silver paddles, but I like to run the black wheels. I think they look cooler. But yeah, it's kind of, it has a couple of my things on it. It has like Fox. The other one doesn't have a Duncan sticker. But most of them, like this is pretty accurate. This is kind of accurate, not accurate, accurate, not accurate, and accurate. So it is pretty cool. It was fun. They're just stickers. It wasn't like, American pickers where I was going to like barns and finding a bunch of cool rare stuff or anything. They're just stickers, but it was fun. It was fun putting this together. If you look at the way they had their graphics, I'd be interested to know who did that, because they like cut up the FMF graphic kit and like they had it like turned, or maybe the graphic kits, maybe they vary a little bit, but I couldn't replicate what they did. So mine looks kind of different. It just has this kind of stripe, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, we'll do some definitely walking around, and in just a second, I'm gonna start this thing up, warm it up, and we're gonna replicate that photo, that advertisement. It's just like, I don't know if famous is the right word, but to me it's famous. A lot of you watching probably recognized that advertisement with that bike. The guy's like coming out of a turn and he's like, almost wheeling out of it. I'm gonna do that in a second here. But yeah, so maybe we'll just jump to that right now. I think that is pretty much the story. We're just gonna enjoy this kit as long as it lasts. A lot of the stickers are like peeling off already. Like this PJ1, that sticker's probably older than me, all right? So a lot of them aren't really surviving, but that's the video. I think we got the clip. It's not really anything crazy, just coming around, getting that little wheelie. I'm trying not to like wheelie too much, even though it looks way cooler. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I kind of forgot to I forgot to bring the thing, but that's okay. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Love how the bike turned out. Everyone crying and bitching about cutting those plastics. I had to do it. And I think it was the right move. This bike looks awesome and it feels fun riding it, because it is that bike, that bike was ported. That bike, I don't know, it was a pretty similar build. It had the Elka shocks. So mine's like a little bit more modern take on that cool rad Team Mission Motorsports Banshee. But yeah, I love it. I don't know, like I said, the graphics are kind of peeling off. I don't know how long this will be around, but it was fun putting together. I love looking at it. It's awesome. And I think that's going to do it, guys. Definitely tune in, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. We're going to Glamis in about 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatever it is, end of the month here. So yeah, until the next one, we're out of here. Let's go out. All right, that was super fun out there yesterday, messing around with the quad, all dressed up like this bike, the Team Mission Yamaha FMF Banshee. I love this thing, as I said in the video in the kit. This thing was in every magazine, back in this time, the early 2000s, late 90s. And yeah, I just used to drool over this thing. So I found this magazine on eBay. It's got the whole write-up about the bike. I didn't know, much about it, obviously. It's, besides that it was the FMF advertisement. But you can see this cool write-up. It talks to Teddy Boyko, chief engineer over there at Mission Yamaha back in the day. Check this out. This is FMF resident owner, Donnie Elmer. I'm going to send both of these guys the pictures of my bike all dressed up like this one. They'll probably get a kick out of it. But this is a cool little rundown. They talk about building the bike. It says the first order of business when building a Banshee is the crankshaft work. Anytime you increase the compression with race gas or high performance mods, you want to start by welding and truing the Banshee cranks. The Banshee is a fairly low compression engine, and it's too easy to make up the crank, it's too easy to make the cranks spin once you hop them up. All right, so then they go into the next step in the process is to blueprint your engine cases. I charge $160 to match and true the engine cases to one another. It's not uncommon to find the stock engine cases to be off by as much as 1/1/16 of an inch, or 1/16 of an inch. I clean them and match them to fit exactly. It does make a difference overall. And then we port the cylinders to our own specs. So it's pretty cool. This bike wasn't just, a bike off the showroom floor with some stickers on it. It actually was a rad bike with like top of the line parts. And that's why I kind of wanted to do it. You can see there's similarities between this bike and my bike are there. It had the Öhlins suspension. I know in the video I kept saying Elka. Öhlins. But for that day, and even now, that suspension's awesome. They talk about it right here. To handle the increased speeds of the machines now capable of, the Öhlins shocks were fitted up. The bike was running fatty pipes. I know they get a lot of hate these days, but FMF pipes are good pipes. I don't know how that became the word of the streets. The FMF Mission Yamaha Banshee's clean lines and raging power lent themselves well to the serious Dunatic riding. That is a weird sentence. Yet the power is tractable enough to make it fun to ride. Do it all recreational quad. So there you go. Nice little look at the bike. I think we'll bring it home, wrap up the video, wrap it up now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for having a look. Thanks for going back in time with me, man. That was fun as hell. Bike turned out great. Like I said a while ago, going to Glamis here at the end of the month. If you're watching this video in March 2023, I'll see you out there. Mr. Kayak and Jewel's awesome Banshee run. It's coming up in Glamis. If you're not going, stay tuned. That video is coming up. All right, guys, all the best.